so much fucked up shit to get into.
Welcome back to Little Stinkers, baby. I'm Michael fucking Rainey here with my homeboy Cal Donjala.
Left hand.
Jacob from Mattera.
Bing bong.
Wet and Juicy Jeff Simmons. We're just talking about ways in which we thought the entertainment industry could have reintroduced OJ.
And still could, posthumously.
Yeah, CGI.
Yeah. We could throw some of those old, cut out the old Hertz luggage jumps.
Yes.
Throw that into a Sunny D
Yes.
refrigerator.
Package him with Saquon jumping over the luggage backwards.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were talking about Sunny Delight and how kids used to think your mom was so rockin' for having it in the fridge.
Sunny D
I
was.
thought they could have had a commercial where they opened the refrigerator door and OJ was sitting in there Indian style. The kids slide him to the side, pick out the Sunny D and talk about how cool the kid's mom was without even mentioning OJ. You know, that way it's like you can kind of be
keep
like...
him in your heart and keep him in your
He's
head.
there, yeah. He's there. It's like you need almost like the catatonic Indian fellow from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Chief.
Like he doesn't have to say anything. You just know he's a presence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, quite a towering presence as well.
And OJ in the fridge. That's another mashup he could have had. William Refrigerator Perry. Oh my God, is he dead?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, again,
little
CGI.
bit. Break us down a little bit easier next time,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
We can have Jar Jar
Yes.
Binks. We can have these guys back. You know what I mean?
You're the second person in this house to mention Jar Jar Binks tonight. My wife is a big. He's not.
Jar Jar?
Well, you broke our hearts and you brought him back to life.
Jar Jar Binks does sound like a black defensive tackle. Jar Jar Binks, University of Miami.
He went in the third round.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Jar Jar Binks, the U. His mother, LaWanda Twonkums, is overjoyed at his being drafted in the third round. Jar Jar Binks, projected to be a second round, had some character issues coming into the draft. Killed a guy with a car, Jake.
Oh my God.
It's all right.
Jar Jar.
Oh, man, what are those goddamn cars called? What do they race? Pod racer. Killed by a pod racer. drunk Anakin.
Yeah, that's what you write on the death certificate. Boys, John, I got to get you a... Ooh, I got your coin back here.
No, you don't.
Not the good one. Not the good one.
Damn it. Can't wait to touch that thing again. You haven't touched it in a while.
I haven't touched it in a long time.
You haven't touched it in a long
time.
time.
Long time.
Yeah.
No touch.
That's a sentence I've been saying a lot.
Yeah. Not me, baby.
Whoa.
Yeah, dog. Dirty one.
Dang. I usually have to do all of the touching. Let's see what we talk about this week. That one almost touched the ceiling. Is that a good luck sign? Are we going to talk about the impractical jokers?
Not yet, man.
Not yet.
You're going to get there. But on the bright side, this is a disgustingly bloody one. And I got to be honest with you, man. I realize it's been a long time since I dressed up. I ordered some blood. It didn't come today.
Man.
You want me to make you some real quick?
Oh, you know how to
Jake, close your eyes.
Oh God. Now what? Oh fuck.
Pinchy.
Ow.
Here's the concession, though.
Why is your skin so easy to make bleed?
He's got paper cut syndrome. You didn't know that? He gets a check for it every month.
And he gets a cut from that check.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he's unable to open those checks.
He's just tearing at it like a fucking dog. So we have a cannibal tonight.
Whoa.
So I wanted to cover myself in blood and sit here naked, but the blood didn't get here on time. So we're going to have to save it for the next cannibal.
Hey, there's always going to be a next cannibal. That's one
the
thing
thing
we
about
know.
this show.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
O'clock somewhere.
Yeah. That's one thing that I always tell the IRS.
Did you also order nudie underwear to look naked?
No. So
Shit, you were going to really be naked.
No. I was going to leave something for the imagination. We're going to get another cannibal.
I was going to say, if you're willing to strip now, I will cover you in blood.
How are you going to get it?
I'll cut blood for you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I don't know how it clots pretty fast. My arteries are slow.
Aw.
Yeah.
I've heard that knock on you.
Who's saying that?
It's on his scouting bind report. He clots hard.
Well, I'll do a little blood on you.
I thank you for the offer.
Yeah,
If you-
I'd rather
feel
wait
like
for my
a-
own blood.
Okay,
I
okay.
feel it's too much to ask of each of you.
Yeah, you probably ordered some primo shit from China, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick when you douse your body
$3,000
in Chinese chemicals when you could have just used ketchup.
I'm just bones next week. But yeah, it costs a ton of money because we're at war with the Chinese right now. But I was very nice when I ordered it. I was hoping they would give me a discount if I did the voice, but same price.
But it was an Indian guy, so he didn't
Yeah,
give a
I
fuck.
really fucked myself, man. Yeah.
Damn.
But Jake, yeah, Cannibal Tonight.
Okay.
Very fun one. Are you familiar with the name Antron Singleton,
No.
a.k.a. Big Lurch, a rapper?
No,
Whoa.
wait, maybe.
Ate a bitch.
Cannibal Tonight sounds like the latest,
Jimmy
the hottest
Fallon
talk show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hosted by Antron Singleton.
Yes.
Well, come on, I'm close.
Antron-
Yeah,
Antron.
Antoine Single bitch. Yes.
Antron Singleton.
Yeah. Antron Singleton.
Okay.
Antron.
Yeah.
Forgive me. It is made up.
Yes, it's much like the sheet that you take when you make tests.
Yes, it is
yeah.
Yeah.
a couple letters away from Scantron.
Yeah.
You know that lady didn't spell her name right on the SATs.
Oh my God.
My name, Nope. Antron.
Jake, did you do well on your SATs?
I did. I think. Got like a solid 6. Mm-hmm. Right? That's good.
Yeah, it is good. Yeah. Solid 6 is good in any
Yeah.
capacity.
Oh, yeah. Everybody, a bunch of solid 6s around here.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, I think I was in the 900s or
Okay.
early thousands.
Early thousands. Yeah, I'm thinking
Early.
you were 3
Early.
digits. I'm thinking
Early.
you got 3 digits in.
I think it was probably. What's the highest you can get?
4 digits.
You can get 5 digits in if you're
Oh my God.
yeah, with the right lady.
if you use your mouth
Yeah.
the right way.
But Jake, Antron, do you prefer Big Lurch or Antron?
I'm gonna think of different lurches, so let's stick with Antron because he's the only Antron.
Yeah,
I
I
ever
do.
know.
I think we'll call him by his full name, give him the respect he deserves.
Okay.
I know sometimes guys don't like when you use their government name, but
True.
it is a lovely name.
It is. Yeah,
Antron.
Antron.
imaginative.
Antron. What movies you like? 2001: A Space Odyssey. Antron. Yeah, I'm a space bitch.
We can't fit all of that on the certificate. How about just Antron?
Yeah. But Jake, Antron was born September 15th, 1976 in Dallas, Texas. Have you ever been there?
Whoa.
Yeah, we've been there together.
We've been there together.
We had the worst show of our lives there.
Yeah, we all left with the Deep Ellum Blues.
Yeah, we had a show in Dallas, Texas where 7 fucking people came.
And that's fine.
And they were all terrific.
Yeah.
I think it was 9 people, and that's fine. We didn't hit double digits in one of the most populated cities in the country.
Yeah.
And that's fine. What wasn't good is that we paid the host money, and she is the only one that made money that night.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
I lost
Like-
$80 at the fucking bar.
Dude, I can't believe we didn't get a tab at least. For you're doing a show in a different city.
I paid
like-
for Red Bulls.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
everything about that place was fucked. Like when Jake and I walked in, they demanded that we open our bags and show them everything we had. They demanded that he empty
Yeah.
his fucking water bottle.
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
insane.
Yes.
I was like, this is so
After
good.
we discussed that we were the performers, I did bring that to the attention of the management, and then I said, "Hey, are you gonna let me bring in the biscuit sandwich I didn't finish in the car, or is this guy gonna fucking make me eat it in the doorway?" And he was like, "I'll talk to him."
Jesus Christ,
He
man.
said, no, but here's your bar tab.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna drop 80 here.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to go back to Dallas and have a better experience, man.
Oh, we will.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I told Calm Terrell, I was like, he's like, how did the show in Dallas go? I was like, bro, there were 7 people there. If I had a gun, I would have fucking aired it out. He's like, and you still would have had bullets left over if you shot everybody. No, but everybody who came was great, though. But Jake,
And by the way, that's not what he sounds like.
yes, it is. I've talked to him every night on the phone. But Jake, Dallas, Texas, man. That's where Antron was born. Born to Alfonso and Patricia.
Okay.
Alfonso's a very strong male
I
name.
like that name a lot.
I do
Patricia's
too.
nothing to shake a stick at either.
No,
Yeah.
it's especially she'll grab it from you and smack you back with it.
She is also touching it?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Have you ever known a
everybody's
Patricia who wouldn't grab your stick, Jake?
You know what? I haven't really encountered too many Patricias.
That was my Aunt Pat's full name.
Really?
Yeah, my Aunt Pat who left me 5 G's.
I've known a couple of Patsies.
She was a Patsy as well.
Really?
A Pat, a Patsy, a Patricia. Big old dumper.
And that was a nickname you had for
It
her.
was,
Okay.
yeah. I had it like toward the end. She went deaf, so I could finally let it out. She did. She was a big old lady.
Yeah.
We talked about sit down win before on this podcast, man. Aunt Patsy, God bless her heart, what she, as generous as she was, she had a sit down win that would cross a raccoon's eyes.
Oh man. Well, John's sitting right next to me, man. He's trying to keep it together. I appreciate that.
Well, I got raccoon eyes, and they are often crossed, so I'm starting to put 2 and 2 together.
Oh no. It's my sit down win is like one of those air flyer machines.
Oh, give it to me, Jake. Oh wait, air flyer or air fryer?
Oh.
I don't think I know what sit down wind is.
You know, like if you're all right, it's the wind that hits you when a person's on their way down. You could also get up wind too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look how the light bulb just went
Yeah.
off. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I know.
Okay.
But yeah, Patsy had a vicious sit down wind. It was also probably, I mean, when people
Are you saying it was gusty or it was musty?
both
Okay.
see, because what I think what happens, John.
You order a burrito.
Yeah, this is Dr.
I'll get
Seuss
it
after
covered
dark.
and gusty.
covered,
Hey,
smothered, and gusty.
It's only 50 cents more to get it covered, gusty, and musty. Well, I guess I'll go all the way. Oh, fuck me. It ain't trash night, but it is somewhere.
But yeah, with Big Bitches John, I think Aunt Patsy, part of her sit down win disgust came. In hindsight, it's probably a mix of pussy and asshole.
Oh, my God.
And a ton of cheek.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jeff. Hungry fella.
Listen, it's anatomy.
I guess, yeah. They do offer courses in it in college.
Yeah, so.
Sound like the guy at Shark Tank pitching the stuff. Sharks, it's anatomy.
But Jake,
You don't
our
have to
beloved
win.
Antron ends up broken home.
Oh man.
Yeah, Alfonso and Patricia, they split up.
Were they
And done.
drinkers? Were they beating them?
I don't know. The only thing I know about them is a picture that I saw of the two of them. And in the picture, this was kind of odd. They seem happy in the picture, but there's a white woman in the picture with them. And this is in the 70s, which...
And this ain't a photo bomb.
Yeah, it's...
The Walmart photographer knew she was in the frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so who knows? But I can't imagine, like, if you're a self-respecting black woman in the 70s, that you'd let some narrow white bitch in the picture with you. You know?
Narrow white bitch. That's where my girlfriend shops now.
Yeah, you go from Forever 21 and a narrow white bitch.
Forever 21 closed her doors. She's got nowhere else to go besides narrow white bitch.
Then if your wife gains 15 pounds, then she goes to Lane Bryant. But between Lane Bryant and Forever 21, it's narrow white bitch. Love that top. Where'd you get it? Narrow white bitch. Thank you.
Did they just open one? King of Prussia.
You know, Russia has a narrow white bitch. And Ardmore.
Yeah, it's Talbots for cunts.
What a tagline.
Just the meanest
They can
bitches
say
going in there.
They can say that on the
Just
radio.
ripping open the door.
The cashiers are all cowering in the corner. Oh, God, here comes another cunt.
Yeah, do you have this poncho in a large?
Poncho. These cunts are ordering ponchos.
Jake, but when he's 7, he's writing poetry. Isn't that wonderful for a little boy to write poetry?
That is sweet.
You know,
I can't wait to eat the skin of all of these people. Is that a haiku?
Jake, what kind of poetry would you have written at that age?
Oh man, probably something to like a
Trucks.
trucks.
Yeah.
Oh, trucks. Yeah. Okay.
He would write to trucks?
That's what he's
Write about
suggesting.
Write about trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, from poetry. I would do like a family poem.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
Family is good.
Yeah.
They give you the food.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes lately, I've been
It's less
in
and
the
less
mood.
food.
And it puts me in a bad mood. Sometimes sad mood.
Jake killed Doctor. But Jake's 17, he's writing poetry. So naturally, that seems like a pretty logical evolution to eventually becoming a rapper, which he
Yes.
ends up becoming at the age of 15.
Every rapper is a
Gay poet.
Gay poet, yes.
Yes.
They are writing poetry.
Yeah, and that's one thing that doesn't get mentioned often enough is that rappers are just writing poetry.
I've been saying this for years.
Yep.
Ever since, see, that's why I wouldn't write, dude. That's why I only freestyle.
Yeah.
It's not gay if you don't write it down. That's why Jay-Z doesn't write it down. One take off the
Oh.
top.
Is that for real?
I don't know. I used to hang out with some pretty stupid guys.
Yeah, Jay-Z doesn't write down his rhymes.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, man, because I have to write down my goddamn shopping list. Jake. But he starts rapping at 15.
The doctor says I should start writing down what I intake, and
Does he really?
he does.
Yeah.
He says it could.
It is
lead
helpful.
To, it could lead to improvements.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's general well-being and calorie counting.
Mm-hmm.
Does he make you post it online at the end of the day?
He does it on YouTube Live.
Yeah. He holds up a
Got a
sign.
million followers.
He holds up a sign with everything he's eating. On top of it, it says "roast me," and it's just chicken, corn, roasted. But Jake, he's going to open mics and becomes a young father at the age of 19. 1995, he gives birth to Antron Jr. It's a very unique pregnancy.
In what way?
I said that he gave birth.
Oh, yes.
A lady was involved.
Antron Jr. is all I heard.
Now I don't believe it.
We got another one.
Oh, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got another Antron on Earth.
Yeah. But what was his rapping name?
Big Lurch.
And then he became Young Father?
Yes.
After he
Yeah.
had- okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure I remember this.
Yeah. He was in a group with a fella named Deadbeat Dad. And only one of them would show up for gigs, so it wasn't really. Yeah.
It's right there in the name.
It was, man. But at this time, he's like, listen, man, it's not really happening in Dallas. I really have to make a move for myself and for my son, which I think is often a cop-out. So he moves from Dallas to San Francisco.
Okay.
I love San Francisco, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
What's the cop out? Oh, he's trying to get out of the streets, or
People say they want to create a better life for their son, but meanwhile, it's like, you can create a better life for your son while also being around him.
oh, he did. He did show.
I don't know that ditch is a relative word.
He biz announced on him.
Yeah, he busy on that Tyler's mark ass. Baby's mark ass.
Peace out, more gay.
Hey, Trina, come get this baby. You acting like a mork ass bitch. What you mean put a bottle in his mouth? I'm about to put no damn bottle in Antron Jr.'s mouth. Matter of fact, I'm going to head south.
San Francisco.
Yes. I'm upside down, bitch.
I've been standing on my head.
I'm discombobulated. But yeah, he heads out to San Francisco, Jake. And at this point, like he isn't Big Lurch yet. He goes by G Spade. Kind of cool too.
Okay.
G
cool.
Spade.
Yeah. A letter
Which-
with a name, a one
Yeah.
syllable name is always fun.
Yeah, it's
Tupac.
yeah.
G Spade.
G Unit. No.
Ping Ping.
Ping Ping, the
Ping
premier rapper of China.
BG.
It is. Those are all guys.
Young Turk.
Yeah. And Jake, you're aware of Big Lurch from Adam's Family. That's where you got it from, because he's a big goofy motherfucker,
Oh, okay.
and he's very awkward and scary looking.
Is he? He's north of 6'4", north
I
6'5"?
think he was 6'6". He is 6'6". He's still alive.
He's got some Snoop Dogg vibe to him. It looks like big, tall, lean gangster fool.
Not as cool. Like Snoop is just exudes coolness, but
yeah.
Big Lurch exudes like that.
But is he skinny?
Yes, a very skinny guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just Lanky ass.
Little skinny bitch ass Mark.
Lurch had some muscle to him. Lurch looks like he would dominate on a court. You know,
The real Lurch is more Chris Wood like. Like he's got a little trap to him.
Snoop Dogg, I think, will get snapped in half trying to play.
I
center.
think so too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would. That's always been one of my dreams. I would love to tie Snoop Dogg up like a pretzel.
Oh man, I wonder how flexible he is.
Yeah.
Put his legs behind his head first.
Yeah.
Hey, before you get that pretzel going, let me see how much this fool can
You try to take him to the dog pound.
Dude, the fucking Crips
Yeah.
are gonna be all over me for this.
The damn dog pound for shizzle my wiener schnitzel. Hot dog steak. Hot dog with the brain. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Man, what do you think your wife would say if she walked in on you with Snoop Dogg?
In a sexual encounter?
No, in a goddamn
My God.
a joint male stretching session.
My
What do I
God.
think she would say?
Yeah.
You better put your clothes on in one. Wait, no, that's the wrong song. Fuck, forget it.
1, 2, 3 into the 4.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna do that one.
She probably say, y'all doing a doggy style. Nasty dogs. Doggy dog.
Yeah, but no, we were actually face to face. And his legs were behind his head.
She actually just said Snoop.
And she shut the door.
Yeah.
And then he further complicates it. What's my motherfucking name? And then she's got to say it again. And now it's like, you can't even stay hard.
Yeah. Too much going
You'd
on.
think you couldn't, but I do.
Whoa.
So, Jake. Jeff deeply
Giant
exhaled.
sigh.
I think you could probably hear that on air mics.
All right, so Big Lurch is in San Francisco, and he's grinding, man. He's sleeping in a garage.
The mid to late 90s San Francisco rap scene.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you guys know better than anybody. It gets chilly in San Francisco.
Sure does.
So there's a guy named Mike Mosley who's a producer who notices Big Lurch sleeping in a garage, and he's like, "Man, you can come stay with me." And Mike Mosley, he's a mover and a shaker, and he gets some affiliated with some of the more successful Bay Area guys like
Yeah.
E40 and Mac Dre.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man. Guys that are well known in the Bay
Yeah.
Area rap scene. And he actually gets on each of their records. E40's is called Record Haters, and then Mac Dre has a record called Fire that he gets on.
And he's on his Big Lurch for both of those.
Yeah.
Good for him.
So he's making moves.
Yeah.
You know? That's a big come up.
I did not expect him to be like actual any career moves at all.
Yeah, dude, this wasn't just somebody who just became notorious from eating a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a guy who was actually doing shit.
Yeah, didn't maybe necessarily even have to eat a bitch in the end.
Yeah, probably shouldn't
Well,
have.
we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil my appetite for eating a bitch.
But you,
No, I am hungry for hot dogs after that hot dog discussion. Brief hot dog discussion, but it did work on my belly.
you know what we got to get for the show is a mini hot dog roller.
Oh, my God.
So if we had like 6 of them up there,
you
and
think
then
you just get a 6-pack roller?
I'm gonna look into it. Let me
They
put that on
probably make
Amazon
tiny
right
ones.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
I
it.
really.
Yeah.
We should also still get Jeff a hot dog cannon, though. So whenever we want one, we just point and Jeff will load it up for us.
And he'll shoot them into our stomachs?
Yeah, in our mouths.
I think if he's at this range, it'll go right through into the belly.
Oh, look at this. So it's a toaster oven with a hot dog roller on top, so you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4 hot dogs up there.
And we could keep, it's a bun warmer there.
It is, yeah.
Oh, my God. This
4
is-
hot dogs at a time. That's
Yeah.
perfect for us to all
party that
have
my wife
one
likes to
each
have.
and split a third. And then split a second one between us, and then Jeff can. Jeff, you'll keep the dogs hot and rolling, right? No, you'll get a dog after we've all had 3.
Well, knowing your history, you'd be the man for that job.
Oh, burning dogs,
Mm-hmm.
grilling them up,
Burning Dogs would be a great hot dog stand name.
Yeah.
and it would just be firefighter faces with an X through it. No firefighters allowed.
Or you
You'd be
could
like,
do,
what the fuck is going on here?
or you could do like a do some Waco artwork and have like the hot dogs shooting ATF agents.
Yes. No, it would be firefighters. Because the whole basis of my burn dog experience is based off firefighters.
Yes.
But then people are thinking David Koresh
Ooh.
though.
And like the firefighters could be like the cows in the Chick-fil-A. Instead of saying like eat more chicken, you could just say help,
Yeah.
help, John.
A lot of people probably don't know
Break
the
the
history
glass.
of this. It's deeply embedded in our Patreon.
Oh yeah, yes, you're right.
And I won't get into it now because I've become saddened.
I don't remember the name of this. I'm about to get into Big Lurch's next rap group, which is a cool rap name called Cosmic Slop Shop.
That's
I
awesome.
think I have eaten their dollar grilled cheeses on Shakedown Street.
Dude, that's a very nice thing to say about a lady's pussy who you meet at Coachella.
Oh my God.
Or what's the other one? Bonnaroo.
Bonnaroo,
Stagecoach.
Yeah, Bonnaroo. Yeah, it sounds like a Bonnaroo pussy name.
Yeah.
Trying to get
You
in
guys
that
all get a
Cosmic Slop
turn with
Shop.
Cosmic Slop Shop.
Man.
The top is sloppy.
Yeah, there's two other guys in the group with them. There's Rick Rock and Dooney Baby.
Dooney Baby.
I do
I like
that
them.
one. I know, yeah.
I wonder if we were in their territory at all. Where do the rappers of San Francisco hang out?
I don't know, but this was an interesting era because I remember. Do you remember the RZA from Wu-Tang Clan?
Yeah.
Of course.
He was a part of a group called the Gravediggers. Do you remember them? It was like I think I forget the word that was used to describe that genre of music. It was like hip horrorcore or something like that,
Okay.
where they were singing about very fucked up shit.
Okay.
And they had like one. It was kind of a hit. It was like 1-800-Suicide.
Kind of rings a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the East Coast version of that. But like these guys were on that tip on the West Coast.
They were doing the horror-esque
Yeah.
style. Okay.
Yeah. And I wonder how much that took off because
Big Lurch, very appropriate name.
I know,
Yeah.
dude. He's scary. I mean, he lived it.
Wednesday Scadams. Guy always shit himself. Yo, Scadams just scattered his pants.
Pogsley.
Yo.
I like that one.
How about Uncle Fester? He's got a wound that doesn't heal.
Yeah, he's all fucked up. As soon as he gets his needle out of his arm, he's going to rap.
Goobez.
Yeah, so we could start that off. But unfortunately, they signed an MCA record, so these guys,
Damn.
they're still moving. But unfortunately, Jake, the record flops, and the group disbands.
Oh, man.
And this is so sad, Jake. In 2000, everybody's worried about computers resetting Y2K.
Of course.
you know,
Terrifying.
the last thing you're worried about is your mother dying. I know I certainly wasn't worried about it, but his mother dies, so he's got to drive back to Texas. And in driving back to Texas, a drunk driver hits him head on.
No
He's in a horrible accident, yeah. Broken neck,
Fuck.
yeah.
Big Lurch got bent up.
And at one point, he actually died. They brought him back, and then he was in a coma for a while.
Big Lurch is a ghost.
He was pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Fucking came back a demon.
He sure did.
Yeah, I wonder how that. That's that's so rough. Like you're actually dead
Yeah.
before you do anything really bad.
Yeah.
and then God's trifling mark ass brings you back. He brings you back, and now it's like you're
And
fucked
now
up.
you're fucking starving. Yeah. But you can't afford shit. So you gotta eat a bitch. I'm fucking starving.
So he gets addicted to morphine.
Whoa.
You ever tried morphine?
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I've
Dude,
had it.
morphine
enter a
and
bad accident.
cannibalism seem like the two furthest things apart.
Yeah,
You know, morphine, you're just going to
Yeah.
chill and go to sleep.
I know. Yeah,
Probably not even eat a bird or anything.
No.
Yeah.
Not even a bird.
Not even a bird, not even a bat, not a bird, no winged creatures.
yeah.
Maybe a worm if it slips in.
What you know about
Talking
worms
about
slipping
slipping
in?
worms?
I'm talking about those little earthworms.
Talking about cramping up while you slipping, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta drink some water. You can't be cramping up while you slipping, Jimmy.
Once that worm goes in, it's go time.
Yeah, you gotta get your mom to spit it back into your mouth.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I thought we were talking about penises.
But Big Lurch, I'm sorry, Antron, because I know that's how
Oh yes.
we were sticking with the story for a long
I
time.
am picturing the black and white television character.
Yeah, he's rapping
Same.
now.
Yeah.
Motherfucker spitting.
Yo, his flow is horrid.
But he becomes addicted to morphine, Jake, and it gets to the point where he can't get any more morphine. He just tears through whatever the doctor gives him.
Yeah.
So at that point, he says he starts fucking with PCP.
Man.
Yeah,
Those
it's-
don't seem similar.
they're not, but I guess it's just readily available and allows you to dissociate.
Yeah.
You ever tried that?
Not to my knowledge. I don't honestly even think anybody would have laced my weed with PCP. That seems
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it seem cheap to you? Have you ever?
Oh, I've never done it, but it does. It is relatively
More on
inexpensive.
the crack aspect. You say inexpensive?
Yeah, you could buy a single cigarette that's dipped in it.
Okay.
Whoa.
And that'll knock your ass out for like an hour. Or
Yeah,
something.
and I think most people just end up getting naked and read the Bible.
All right,
For
so
real?
keep a Bible on me if Barnes and Noble's closed already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if the Bible's not around, you can read Harry Potter.
All right. Well, it's really nice that they're able to read. Mm-hmm. If that's what it takes for me to finish a fucking book, Mike, I will smoke a wet cigarette.
But then you run the risk of getting clowned by black guys watching you. Be like, oh shit, this motherfucker on PCP and JK.
And he definitely rolling.
So yeah, he takes starts fucking with PCP Jake. He ends up getting affiliated with this group with this record company called Stress Free Records, which is owned by a guy named Milton Grimes. He's a record label owner / lawyer.
Okay.
But I mean, he's a guy who he is fairly accomplished in the legal world. He represented Rodney King when he won his civil judgment against the LAPD.
No
Well,
way.
Yeah, pretty nuts, man.
Okay.
and then he pivoted to music industry.
Yeah,
at
and I
some
wonder if he
point.
used that money to kind of start his record label.
Probably.
But I think his office is in the Watts section of Los Angeles.
Milton Grimes, a black guy or a white guy? Milton
The
Grimes.
name Milton Grimes. You think white guy?
Milton, I think white guy a lot of times. Yeah,
No,
is
this-
that because of Office Space? Probably.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
And Grimes too. I think of Frank Grimes from The Simpsons. Another classic
but
white
no,
cartoon character.
A black lawyer, contrary to what Jake thinks.
What did I don't.
He says those are two words that never go together,
I did not say that.
like cold hot dog. You hear him talk before the show. But yeah, I disagree. But yeah, this is an accomplished black lawyer, Jake. How does that make you feel?
I feel it feels great.
Good. All right, I'm glad you changed already. That's one thing about Jake is he's always willing to change his ways, John.
I never changed my ways. I always thought this was great. Mm-hmm. The whole thing was great.
No, you didn't. You said black lawyer. What did they go to law school?
No.
It's like, Jake, what the fuck, man? They go to law school like everybody else. And I was like, yeah, you know, they defend people who have the books thrown at them. And he said, throw the book at a black lawyer. What's the book? Everything you need to know about orange soda.
No, I did not say
All right, man. Well,
I did not say that.
all right, man. Well,
You didn't say that? I bet you also didn't say, oh, he passed the bar. What, did they not serve Hennessy?
I was going to do a jumping one. Oh, this is terrible. I am so sorry for the sins that I have committed.
I bet you didn't say that either.
but yes, Jake, a black lawyer named Milton Grimes.
Good for him.
But yeah, he's back. He's back in L.A. And one interesting about Antron, it says he doesn't drink. Isn't that weird for a guy who smokes PCP?
Yeah, that is strange behavior.
That
but
stuff
hey,
is poison.
that's California sober for you, dude.
Yeah.
They're doing some wacky shit out there.
But so he's fucking around at Stress Free Records, and there's natural beef there because he's affiliated with the Bloods, and the Crips are affiliated with this record studio.
So you meant
So-
organic. Excited.
Covered in it too. But Jake, there's a lot of natural beef here.
Okay.
100% all natural beef, and I'm not talking Wagyu.
Stomach's making noises.
That was my thing. Started
Making
to
you
wag you
wag.
on its own.
He's looking for a place to stay while he's out in LA. He's trying to make things happen, and he's a guy who's already made some things transpire for himself. So this isn't out of the realm of possibility that things are going to start to heat up. And now this is, Death Row Records is still pretty popular.
Yeah.
And they end up getting factored into a lawsuit at the end, which I'm going to speak about. And I don't know the extent of that or why, but that was dismissed. Before I go there, I will say that Antron, he ends up moving in with a fella named Thomas Moore, who lives in a trap house.
Utopia. It's a famous book by Thomas More.
Yeah, is that you have that book ended with everything you need to know about orange soda?
Only the first edition.
Okay, cool. But he moves in with Thomas More, who happens to be dating a woman by the name of Tynesha Isaias. And no, Jake, Tynesha doesn't mean that she's a little bitch. No. It's a
I would have expected that.
Yeah, normal-sized woman. And they're living in this trap house together. And unfortunately, she's got 2 kids there, too.
Trap home.
It really is, yeah. It is. It's the sign above the couch.
Live, laugh, trap.
So they're living in a trap house, and it's as chaotic as you could imagine. A lot of drugs in there, a lot of guns in there, a lot of people smoking PCP at all hours of the day and night.
Man.
Could you imagine like trying to go to the kitchen to make yourself a snack at night as a little child, and there's people smoking PCP down there, Jake?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'd stay at a hotel.
I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to chill, dude.
I
I'm
know.
watching Practical Jokers 2 years before they even come out, before they even start.
Yes.
Not
Trying to
have
watch-
you disassemble my TV in front of me.
Yeah. I was watching that.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll have it back together in 2.5 hours.
Jake, April 10th, 2002. Everybody in the trap house, they just got back from the Hoodie Awards. You know what the Hoodie Awards are?
I'll tell you, they're not sweatshirt awards.
Very good, John. I loved it. But the Hoodie Awards, they were an award show run by Steve Harvey.
Yes.
What?
Bro, this shit is so fucking funny.
No way.
Bro, they had categories like Best Barbershop, Best High School, Best Nail Salon, Best Church Choir, Best Fried Chicken, and I'm not fucking around on that one.
Is this for like the whole Bay Area or just like San Fran proper?
Dude,
or?
they would so it was initially
This is amazing.
Dude, they had them formerly in Las Vegas, and I believe in the later years they had it in Atlanta.
Okay.
I mean, dude,
So it's best high school in the country.
bro, this became
That's-
a major fucking event.
awesome.
It got to the point where they were sponsored by fucking Ford.
Whoa.
And when they became sponsored by Ford, they went from being the Hoodie Awards to the Neighborhood Awards. Because Steve
Oh my
Harvey felt
God.
it made them a little more distinguished.
Yeah, but we're losing the heart of the matter here,
I think so
Steve.
too,
Yeah.
man. They're the hoodies, man.
I'm Steve Harvey's biggest fan. We all
Yeah.
know that. Used
This
to watch
is-
Steve.
I know
every
it by your
day.
suits.
Was this pre-Family Feud?
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
early 2000s. I think the last Hoodie Awards was 2014.
Wow.
Could be wrong, but I believe it was 2014 where
Wow,
I
that's the
saw
year
clips from.
after he fucked up the Miss Universe title.
Oh man, just imagine having that to go back to after you make that kind of flub.
You get to do the
Yeah.
Neighborhood Awards.
But dude, they're so fucking funny. Like one of the clips I watched, I can't remember this guy's name, but if you saw him, you'd recognize him. He's a little short, chubby, bald, black comedian, very funny guy, and slick talking. He's razzing Lavelle Crawford from the audience, and Lavelle Crawford's not having it, so he waddles up on stage, and then they just start making fun of each other while fucking Tracy Ellis Ross from Blackish, who when Steve Harvey introduced her, he says she's from a TV show called Blackfish. While she's desperately trying to announce this award, but this one guy, I can't remember his fucking name, is going back and forth with Lavelle Crawford on stage about how tight one another's clothing are, about how big their titties are.
Jesus.
It really is something else. So if you're watching or listening at home, check out clips of the Hoodie Awards.
I can't wait to check that out.
But yeah, they had been celebrating the Hoodie Awards, Jake. And a lot of PCP was getting passed around. And Antron says that he thinks that he had been smoking PCP for upwards of 5 days.
Jesus.
Whoa.
No sleep.
No sleep.
My God.
Yeah, man.
That's going to make you go a little bit
Yep.
nuts, probably.
And the next thing he knows, he wakes up in jail, and it's 2 weeks later. But Jake, there's some pretty awful things that transpired during this night. So, at a certain point, Big Lurch, Antron, he makes everybody leave the house. And Tynesha is struck in the back of the head with a children's scooter. You know how bad it hurts to get hit in the ankle with one of those things.
This happens during his
his
2-week blackout.
No, yeah, this is during his PCP bender.
He wakes up and
Wow.
he's in jail after these events.
So this is what they pieced together, and because it was a trap house, there was a lot of trafficking in there, and there's some debate as to what some of the footprints were in the house, what some of the handprints were. There was a pit bull there, and Tynesha, she gets hit in the back of the head with a scooter, and the rest of her wounds consist of she was stabbed in the chest numerous times to the point where her chest was ripped open.
Oh my God.
Organs were pulled out. And at this point...
This is full-on fucking zombie mode of PCP.
Yeah, and it sounds like she was alive, like, while she was being, like, ripped open.
Jesus Christ.
That's what the coroner or whoever medical examiner thinks.
Yes. In addition to this, Big Lurch, a.k.a. Antron, he ends up stripping down naked and running outside. And while he's outside, somebody calls the police. You know it's got to be bad if somebody calls the police in Watts.
Yeah.
And he's outside. He's
There's
covered
gotta
in
be
blood.
naked guys all the time. All the DL happening around there.
Yeah.
My wife's home. You have to leave. Oh.
Yeah, DL ain't just my favorite comedian.
Down low, Hughley. More like down low, hugely.
But Jake, Tynesha, in addition to having her chest ripped open and getting cracked with a razor scooter, she has a broken neck and a broken jaw. She's got bites all over the place. And when Antron is found in the street by police, he is chewing part of her lung, and he's got her heart under his arm.
No.
Oh my God.
Yes.
No.
You know, you people say, you know, you've got my heart in your hands, so please be careful with it.
Yeah, she was more like, get my damn heart out of your armpit. That kind of thing, right?
Yeah, that ain't no damn heart pit. I know you heard me. Don't turn the hoodies up. I know you hear me telling me not to eat my damn heart.
All right, so this guy.
Fuck. There was no, like, indicate, like, this was a freak incident, right? This wasn't like, he wasn't into this stuff.
Yeah, he wasn't spending
Well,
the like, previous month,
dude,
talking
Yeah.
about how weird it would be if he
Gnawing
ate
on
somebody's
someone's leg.
lung. Yeah.
Well, John, he kind of was. He released a song that was played at his trial, and these are the lyrics of the song. He says, "You know I killed this song, fool. Yo, that dead fool. Nothing but your murder. Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Jeffrey Dahmer, Charles Manson, all your friends. I'm finna to school ya. Because murder's a hobby. I'm using a torture chamber and not a Ruger. So if you wake up in a puddle of blood, I did it to you. There's a million ways to die, a million ways to kill. So I'm a set example out of a motherfucker with my steel. Because I'm like a hungry lion. I move in for the slaughter. Killing for the simplest things. $20 and even quarters. I'm like a vampire, and where fresh meat, I can't pass it. Walk down the street with a sarin injection, fools with battery acid. Leaving your mama singing the blues. N-word, I'm bad news. Watching you sink to the bottom of the ocean wearing cement shoes. When I was born, the doctors twisted up the facts. He said that I was a devil's son, so now I'm having flashbacks. The preacher almost drowned me at baptism, so the 6-year anniversary of my birth, I had to get him. Call the coroner, because Lucky Lurch just warming up. Dead bodies, still decapitating N-words with maggots, swarming them because murder's a hobby. I'm using torture chambers and not a Ruger, so if you wake up in a puddle of blood, I did it to you.
Oh, that was the hook. Well, I mean, he's a horror rapper.
I know. It
So-
doesn't necessarily mean that he wants to do
Yeah.
these things.
Yeah.
Was there another line? I hit bitches in the back of the head with Ranger scooters,
Yeah.
and I'm about to split this bitch open and get between her hooters.
Yes.
This ain't no X Games.
Yeah, go ahead.
This ain't no X Games, bitch.
Yeah, go ahead.
This the final.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay this track down. Then they're gonna put it on vinyl.
Put
Make
my
that shit platinum.
Yeah.
And I'll call up Lionel.
Yes.
Take me to school. And I don't know.
Slow flow.
Yeah, slow
Opposite
flow.
of Busta
Yeah,
Rhymes and
Molasses.
Twister.
That's Molasses the rapper.
Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna make you think I'm cool. Got my bifocals on. Yeah, those are sexticles.
Sexticles.
All right, yeah, 2 bars, no rhymes yet, like that.
Sexticool. Yeah.
Men and women in a pool of juices, I'm swimming.
There we go.
Baby pool or deep end.
Nah, I'm playing. I don't go in the deep end.
Michael Phelps' ass got me fiending.
Oh.
I backstroke, I front stroke. I'm actually having a stroke. But Jake, yeah, he's arrested, and he says he doesn't come to until 2 weeks later. And during this time, they're feeding him an antipsychotic in jail. And he tries to plead insanity, but there was a California law that was passed, I think in 1990, which states that you cannot plead insanity if the crime occurred while you were under the influence.
Good rule.
Whoa.
Yeah, I chose to take crazy pills for 2 weeks and not sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a hard sell.
That's did they still have that in? Is that unique to California in any way?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It seems to be against their democratic ways.
It truly does, but
Yeah.
I think
It's
there
an
was,
appropriate
I think
law.
there was a time where like they were just besieged with the amount of prosecutions, and they were just like, look, we got to fucking start fucking. We can't keep letting people out here, and then at a certain point, that just changed.
Yep.
Where now you can do whatever the fuck you want, and nobody gets in trouble for anything there.
And that's the place to go eat faces then.
It is.
Yeah,
It really
now
is.
now in the
That's it.
20s.
Yeah.
No, the roaring 20s are back.
Yeah.
Is what he took like the equivalent of like that bath salt stuff that was going down in Florida?
No, it's different, but it seems like it might have the same effect.
Okay.
It seems like bath salts is the 2 week no sleep PCP binge experience in a concentrated couple hours.
Oh, okay.
Like I think if you smoke bath salts, you're probably on a super elevated kind of like along the lines of PCP high. Is there a specific category for that drug?
It's a hallucinogenic. You mean as far as like Schedule A?
Yeah,
I don't know.
hallucinogenic is more
Yeah.
the terms, the classes I was thinking of.
Hmm.
And like endless energy, it seems like.
Yeah, they can't stop them.
Yeah.
And by
And strength too.
oh my god, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would do if I was a football player, Jake. I would
Just fight cops every weekend on
yeah,
PCP.
I would just go out in the field naked with the Bible.
I can't believe the Bible thing. You're not making that up.
I'm not. No,
there's-
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
How
they
do
just
all
get
find
naked.
a Bible? I guess they all rent a $20 a room
Oh, yeah.
motel that has a Bible in there.
Yeah,
Or maybe a Ouija board if they're in around
Port Orange.
Daytona, Port Orange. Is that what it
Yeah.
was?
but Antron, he's found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to life without parole. And
Damn.
now you could find a lot of different interviews with him, and it is interesting to follow up on. He clearly had the victim's remains in his stomach. All right, so he was chewing on it when they fucking pulled up.
Do they pump your stomach after something
I
like
don't
that?
know.
Or they wait for you to...
I don't know. That might have been insinuated just from him chewing on the shit when they pulled up.
That's
Also, I think they might have like swabbed him and they found her DNA.
You never think of them going for the organs as a cannibal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, more skin,
Cannibal, you think
flesh,
it's the
titties,
flesh,
butts,
muscle.
butts,
cheeks.
That's a very take the TV apart approach
Yes.
to cannibalism.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
How's this thing work? Oh, what's that taste like?
Yeah.
Now, one of the most interesting defenders of him is the victim, Tynesha, her mother. Her mother has defended him. She says that, like, yeah, he probably did eat part of my daughter, but she's not convinced that he did it. She insinuates that Tynesha's ex-boyfriend was very abusive and that he was probably the one that had a motive to kill her, which does make sense.
Yeah.
And considering it's a trap house where everybody's smoking PCP, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Wow.
Now, it's very easy to pin this on Big Lurch because he was found covered in the victim's blood, chewing on the victim's organs.
Yeah. He could have just been hungry.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that she died independent of him.
Yes. And one of the things...
And he just was so fucked up. He saw a body and was like, I'm going to eat this.
That's kind of the insinuation that her mom... Not even... She explicitly says that, like, he might have just seen organs on the floor and thought it was food.
That's crazy. That's a crazy thing for
mommy
a mom
logic.
to say, dude.
But I think it sounds like this lady had a pretty good read on what the ex-boyfriend was, and for a mom to come out and say that, like, I don't think the guy who was covered in my daughter's blood and eating her lungs was the guy that killed her. The ex-boyfriend was so fucking bad that it was probably him. One very funny thing.
How bad of a guy do you have to have been?
Seriously, dude.
There's no
so
way it was
fucked up.
him. It had to be the ex-boyfriend.
In one of Lurch's jailhouse interviews, do you know the fucking rap interviewer Vlad
Oh yeah.
from
Heard of
Vlad
him.
TV? Well, he interviews him in one, and in this interview,
Wow, Vlad and Lurch.
now in this interview, Lurch says that he thinks the pit bull might have been partially responsible for the victim being found in that condition.
I did think something of it when you mentioned the pit bull earlier.
because they're evil dogs.
And we got into it pretty quickly,
Great
and I
dogs.
forgot. No,
They're
there's a
great
guy.
dogs.
There's a guy on Twitter that's
And a pit bull.
adopting pit bulls just to put them down. That's
Are you serious? My God.
people are going nuts over him
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is he even pretending like he's going to take care of them?
Oh man.
when he adopts them. Yeah,
This TikTok. He's like,
Twitter. I don't think
Sick dog.
yeah.
I don't think TikTok's going to allow it.
Oh,
No,
man.
it is run by the trainees.
But in Mama Isaiah's defense, there were numerous other bloody footprints, handprints, palm prints found at the scene.
Yeah.
There were teeth marks on the victim's body, which were not Big Lurch's.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This is proven.
So this is a
now-
buffet at this point.
Yes. And on top...
Yeah. And they're not wearing lobster bibs. They're
No, they weren't.
going in there.
And the whole time, like, Lurch is saying, yeah, my lawyer fucked me over. Like, he really railroaded me. And I'm kind of... You kind of see it because, too, the guy does have, like, an incentive because...
The lawyer was just like, look, I'll try to get you not murdered. I'll try to get your life spared, but you'll do life in prison.
Yeah, and also the guy, Lurch had talked about there being beef at the studio between he and all these other guys that Milton Grimes employed. So you wonder how much of what kind of axe he had to grind against Big Lurch for maybe his record deal not panning out the way that he had
Yeah.
hoped. And
That's a pretty fucking extreme thing
I
to
think
go to.
I know, and I think a more logical explanation. One of the explanations I heard about Milton Grimes' lawyering style is that the more money you have, the harder he's going to try for you. I think Big Lurch had nothing, and it was just like, whatever
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
stand to make nothing.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like, we're just going to fucking try this. You're probably fucked, but we're going to see what happens.
Yeah.
And who knows?
And don't take the case.
Is there like a modern defense case? Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But I think but here's my thinking. I think Milton Grimes knew that it was going to garner a lot of attention, and he's a guy with a fucking record label,
Yeah.
and he's a guy who had been in the news before. And like, if you're a guy that tastes that, no pun intended, you want to kind of keep that going. And interesting side note: Milton Grimes, 2 months ago, he was sentenced to 18 months in prison for tax evasion. So interesting guy.
18 months for tax evasion, huh? Good to know.
I wonder if they'll keep them separate from Big Lurch.
They better. Lurch
Eat his
has
ass
a,
up.
has a
Would
taste
they
for
be
flesh.
like aware of that kind of stuff if he were get processed in the same area? You think?
I don't know. I think
You'd hope Milton would have padded himself enough to keep himself in a cushier situation than wherever Lurch ended up. You know?
yeah, you could just give a guy a month's worth of Fritos, and he should keep you safe in there.
Damn.
Dude, imagine having Fritos like that.
Also,
That's
white
what we gotta
collar and cannibalism probably aren't usually intertwined in
True.
jails, right?
Yeah.
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 Like,
Probably get more of a minimal security for a guy like Milton.
Do you think guys get butt fucked in white collar prison?
no,
White
Yeah,
collar
but
brown
it's
underwear.
way more polite.
Yeah.
just butt fingering.
It's all business discussion before. You don't know who's gonna fuck who until the end of
Yeah.
the deal. You sit across the table from each other.
You're
Whoever the better flim flamer is.
Oh shit!
you're just you're like, damn, this is the best Ponzi I ever had. God damn, your Ponzi's so tight, girl. God damn.
It's Ponzi.
Ooh, I'm gonna scam. I'm gonna fucking scam. I'm gonna scheme.
Yeah, honestly, man, if you if you're getting butt fucked in white collar jail, like you kind of deserve it, man.
Yeah, you must be some kind of just tech nerd who was at the bottom of an umbrella and did not really was not the mastermind of anything.
That's someone who goes into the common area, ass up.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Your attacker's like, you can call me taxes, and I dare you to try to evade me.
Yeah, man, my stomach would sink if a man said that to me in jail.
Yes.
I'd be like, oh God, this is day one. I'm in here for 18 months.
Well, the joke's on you because I'm in for emguzzlement.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Actually, I haven't been touched in a while.
Yeah, what if you fell in love in prison?
Turn around day one. Hours 1 through 3, scared as hell. Hours 4 through infinity, in love.
That's all it takes. All it takes is 3 hours.
Yeah. Get me out! Keep me in!
I did it. I killed everyone.
Yeah.
I'm the Zodiac.
Yeah. Zodiacs, John Bonet, Lindbergh, baby. I did it all. Keep me in here. I love it. And bring him more Doritos.
Yeah, dude, remind me if I ever go to jail for a long time, just to do like a BJ's Costco run before.
Yeah.
Stock up, you know?
Yeah.
And what? You can keep that stuff. I'm going to slide that through this.
You
Yeah,
got to shove it
horses
up
on
your
the
butt
outside.
when you get in there.
Yep.
That's the trick. It's like you got to shove it up your butt, and then when you get in there, it's like you can pull Doritos and Ruffles and
Yeah.
Pringles.
Oh, yeah. You're going through the snack bags at Costco. I was thinking of getting toilet paper. It's like, why am I shoving toilet paper
And-
up my ass?
And honestly, a little jail potato
Anal
chip,
leakage.
little prison potato chip background for you. That's why Pringles cans were invented.
Oh.
To keep guys' dicks out of your ass?
No, to go in your ass so that you have a snack for when you get in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
once
was
you
going to
pop,
say, put it in the other way around. That way, when the guy goes to insert,
He's
he's
just
like,
fucking the can and not your
yeah,
butt.
exactly,
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
that's such a-
Taking it in the can.
And that ain't gay at all.
Oh, yeah.
That ain't gay at all.
Yeah.
Until you have a infection and
Until he pulls out and
Pringle
he's got mush chips all over his fucking wiener.
Guys, the snacks have been eaten, all right? In this scenario, the snacks have already been consumed.
Yeah. Oh my God. Just imagine like going to eat a guy's ass and he's got chips in there. Oh my God, man.
what else you got here?
You're just slamming his cheeks shut like they're cabinets that don't have anything in there. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, it can be fun.
Jail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My buddy Eric, when he went, he said it was a good time. And he said the most fun they had was watching movies together and playing cards.
And none of them said
kinda-
the gay sex was the best part?
No.
None of them said
Yeah.
that?
You just got to be in the right jail for that.
Man.
Huh.
That
I guess
does kinda
so.
Sound cool. Hanging
Playing
out all
cards.
day, playing cards, watching
Yeah.
movies.
Oh, no. 6 months of this? Oh, God.
Yeah. Hanging out with all my boys.
And I never have to ask for somebody to cook for me? Oh, no.
Bunk beds. What? Oh, the horror.
Wow, an actual schedule?
We don't have to go to your mom's house.
Do you think of when the guard says lights out, everybody yells "Gorilla Radio"? I would try to start that.
That would be fun.
You'd probably get it going for one time.
You'd be like the jail fun chief. You know, like how the
Yeah.
fun captain. Don't they
Yeah.
have those on the yachts you go on, Jeff?
I would love that.
Jail fun captains?
Well, they have fun captains. Don't they? On the boat?
I think they have jails too, but they probably are different guys.
Yeah.
Dude, I got woken up to say my lady was like, I'm going to the Michael's, the arts and crafts store.
Uh-huh.
And I said, okay. And then I don't remember anything until I woke myself up with a fart. A question mark time later. And I looked up and she was in bed next to me and I was like, she was looking at me horrified and I was like, I thought you were at Michael's. Oh my God.
You should have looked at him and be like, "I'm going to Diaples. Do you need anything?" Yes, Big Lurch, man. He's still fighting the good fight. Claims his lawyer didn't do the job. And a lot of weird shit, man. I don't... Yeah, he did definitely eat a little bit of that lady. But I'm not convinced that he did it.
So you think he's innocent?
I don't know that he's innocent, but a lot of weirdos in that house.
And he might have... Well, is there any truth to him clearing the entire house out? Seems like everyone was a witness to that.
I don't know how reliable a house full of people that were on PCP can be.
Yeah.
In regards to rounding them up and trying to get an accurate accounting of what actually transpired there.
But if they've all got a similar story, ain't no way that's an accident.
What if they all came in to testify naked? They brought their own Bible to swear on.
Yeah.
They won't stop reading
Is
it.
that dried blood or shit?
Jake.
Sorry.
My God, not every PCP addict is covered in their own blood and shit.
I believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jake, man.
How could you see it?
This is the one stereotype I agree with you on.
Yeah, thank you.
I think you're both wrong. I think there's some fine 9 to 5 regular people who go crazy on PCP for 55 hours from Friday at 5
Blowing off steam.
to midnight on Sunday. And then Monday is fucking rough. It's okay. You take a little toot of PCP at lunchtime every day.
Yeah, you're microdosing PCP.
A toot? I don't even know how you would do it. Is it always smoked? Like, is PCP ever in a powder form? Isn't that angel
That's
dust?
a good question.
I think in order for it to become PCP, you have to light. I don't know what the hell I'm saying.
I think
I guess in the chemical, like that's why they light it. Is it like it combines into something, right? Or am I just making this up?
I just don't know, Jake.
well, at least he's looking it up on your family computer.
It can be taken orally, snorted, or injected, but it is
Wow.
mainly smoked.
Can proof it.
Good to know that I can hide it in my ass now that I have pre-check.
And by pre-check, they now mean that there might be smegma in there.
In where?
Ew.
In my yeast?
Do I have to say it?
Say it. Let them hear it.
In your prison pouch.
Yuck.
I know.
On behalf of my... Yuck. Behalf of my whole family.
Yuck.
Yucky.
Jake, have you ever been arrested?
No. Give it time. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Smooth criminal over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's
Not so smooth criminal.
smooth civilian, man.
You, I know you a lawbreaker.
And hairless.
Who, me?
He's a hairless lawbreaker.
Hairless. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that,
It's
Mike?
the subreddit he moderates. Hairless lawbreakers.
I thought you were saying he was smooth from the nipples down.
No. Pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
You got hair on them legs?
No, I don't.
Jeff, you look
yeah.
shaved.
Oh.
You look like you're keeping them smooth.
Yeah.
Wet and juicy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just got on his door frame. He's just got a floor to fucking top of the frame razor. Just shaves it all, baby. Yeah, I didn't want to come out and say that, but it's like when you tell like a pregnant woman, like, "Oh, you're glowing." It's like, "Yeah, Jeff, you look shaved."
You look like you're pretty smooth from the waist down.
You would be great in prison, man.
Yeah, that's a good opener.
Never making eye contact with a guy, just up and down the whole time. You look like you'd be pretty good, smoothed.
Very Shawshank-esque. Like,
Yeah.
you look like a guy who knows how to get things. Just,
Why don't you turn around? Why don't you turn around, do a 360, do a couple of bendovers?
shaking out the pubic hair from the bottom of your pants, your jeans. Somebody's leaving a trail of pubic hair in the yard.
You think it's the guy who's asking everyone how smooth they are?
Yeah, with all the 1,000 Band-Aids all over their neck.
You think it's the guy covered head to toe in Band-Aids?
Let's get
Do you
him.
think he's the reason that the commissary's out of Band-Aids too?
The name's John, but you can call me Band-Aid. Oh, man. Yeah, being hairy in prison, man, it's no joke. You kind of, I think that would be a way that you tell the rest of the population that you don't want any monkey business. You're just there to do your time. You're not smooth. You're rough.
Yeah.
But then you run the risk of other guys being into you being rough.
Of course, yes.
Oh, shit.
And that's the question I always have. If you are in jail for 1 week, how soon do you start having gay sex?
I would say
You're only going to be there for a week, so you got to get it started.
Guards
You got to get the
Sir,
party
wait for us
started.
to close the door.
You're doing Chris Pontius party boy underwear fucking dancing.
no thanks, boys. I sleep on the toilet. Yeah, we got to ask some insiders. Like, yo, how quick do you guys throw down?
Yeah. If I'm there for a week, I'm probably getting fucked by a guy on day 3.
Yeah, I'd say first timer because
It's not even the fact that I have to come. It's me submitting.
by day 3, you said.
Yeah, day 3. I'm only there for a week, I said.
Give him a minute, Jake.
Yeah, all right.
It's like,
settle
it's
this.
like I'm going to Hawaii.
Wait,
Get like,
yeah. Yeah, man.
trying to hold out for like day 5 at least.
Nah, 3 is where it's at.
3?
Because you
Yeah,
figure.
you want to have 4 more days of getting smashed off by a guy.
Oh god, so you go day 3
And also
and beyond.
maybe get a little taste of what the other flavors are like in there, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Not everybody probably fucks you the same way.
And it's just the time to do the research.
Yeah. I mean, do you think you go gang by gang? Be like, all right, I've tried the Latin Kings. Let me see what the
You gotta go one by
Aryan
one,
supremacists
gang by
think.
gang, and then whatever representative.
give me a sampling.
Yes.
It's almost like a gay flight.
Yeah, it's like going through the mall food court.
Yeah.
I'll take a little bit of this and a little bit of
Yeah.
that, and then, if you'd end up wanting the fucking gangbang chicken, then that's where you go. You go over to you go over to China Express, Panda Express.
There's a little Chinese lady giving out crip dick on a toothpick.
You want my dick?
This one's for a friend.
I'm gonna bring it to him right over there. What's that behind you?
It's got to be deflating though when the guys see that you like it.
What like in the prison dick or the free samples in the
free
food court?
samples, man. Yeah, the prison dick, because they think that they're really going to give you a hard time, and then you're just like,
Oh, you think they're disappointed if
Yeah.
they enjoy it?
yeah,
It could be. I mean,
that might
at
be the
point-
trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then it's like all of a sudden then they're in control.
Right.
You know,
And if you throw it back at them, does it make them
Ooh.
angry?
I think it would make them pretty angry. Like, hey, what's happening here? I'm not. This is more of a punishment. This is more of a hazing.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of jail guys.
Hey,
That's good generic jail guy.
thank you.
Hey, is this some kind of hazing? I thought I was supposed to be. Wait, I was.
Now wait just a minute.
Why are you always looking at me when I talk about fucking guys? Jeff,
Yeah, he really tries to
Juicy.
lock eye contact.
wet and juicy.
Well, you did accuse him of being smooth.
From the waist down.
You
I
can't-
accused him of being smooth from the nipples down.
I know, but you
Yeah.
can't expect a guy to just sit and mind his business after you've already called out how smooth he is.
If anyone here, you'd know. You've seen it.
Yeah. No, that thing's covered in bumps.
Damn,
That ain't
so-
smooth at all.
So does that mean if we're in prison rules right now, does that mean you're with him?
With what?
And Mike, that means you're with
I'm
me
a
because I've
free
seen
agent.
your butthole.
That's fine.
I'll treat you right.
I know you
Yeah.
would. You're good protection.
I would like to be.
And I don't want you to use any.
But yeah, because you've seen his thing. His
Little.
dingy-
What the hell,
Call him
man?
penis, Jake. You don't have to.
I've seen his regular-sized Irish prick, yeah.
We're talking
Just
about
like
it
every other Irish prick I've ever seen.
fitting in a soda can. You said at the parade, right?
Yeah,
Hangs
goddamn.
fine. I don't know how much it grows.
All right, Jeff. There you go.
I stayed up too
Jeff,
late last
With
night.
that defense of your wiener, could you say that he does a kickflip or no?
Come on, man. I'm not crazy.
I don't even think I did the kickflip, Jake.
You know, don't doubt yourself, man.
No, I got something way better in store for you guys. It's been a year. It's time. It's time to get my shit figured out. Got the skateboards outside now, so we're all
Time for it.
skateboard.
You got the space for it now.
skateboard.
What, you gonna
Cruising
put a
up and down
ramp?
the street.
Not yet. Just getting her used to being on it.
Put a half pipe in
Talking
the
about-
backyard.
Your elderly neighbor, right?
Yeah.
Putting your elderly neighbor on the skateboard.
She fits in the same knee pads and elbow pads as my baby daughter. My baby daughter. You guys, I watched so much HBO last night. Is anybody watching Last of Us?
I haven't started watching this season yet. Is it good?
Watched the last season though.
Yeah, last season I did watch.
I remember watching it and thinking it was good, but then like they did a little recap before the new season,
Yeah.
and I was like, I guess I must have looked at my phone during a bunch of this because I don't really remember. So I guess I remember that part being real heavy,
Yeah.
and then it's fucking heavy this year.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, big time. I watched the first episode and I was like, that was all right. It's not that late yet. It's
Yeah.
maybe like 1:30
Really?
a.m.
Oh man.
I was like, I'll watch the second one, and the second one was so fucking good and fucked up.
Oh man.
I was like, I have to see what happens next. Just stayed up until like 3:30 watching.
The third one?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Late. Too late. It's fine though. I've never changed a diaper.
I've been watching I've been watching The Rehearsal.
Dude, yeah.
It's insane. Mike, have you ever watched that show?
No, I like him. He's funny.
Yeah.
Dude, episode 2 is demented.
It's
It is
fucked.
completely demented. When the girl comes out and is crying in her dad's arms,
Yeah.
and he's like, "You did good." It's not even for anything.
Yeah,
it's putting people through absolute torture.
Yeah, it was pretty
Oh,
crazy.
it is so fucking strange. You saw Nathan For You, right?
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. This is like season long, just completely meta fucking.
Yeah. It's not even funny at this point. It's just like there are funny moments.
I'm laughing at a lot of it, like
Yeah.
because he is delivering the narration so dry about such fucked up shit.
Yes.
The dichotomy of
That's what makes it funny.
yes,
Yeah.
but like I'm losing it at this girl
I
crying.
can't stop watching.
and that's
Yeah.
like devilish.
Yeah.
I know. I thought it was a Friday show, and everything was running long last night. So that didn't come on until like freaking
10:30, 10:40, something like that.
something like that. Gemstones wasn't on right at 10, so I think The Last of Us might have run long. I wonder how people are enjoying this HBO Sunday recap.
I was just about to bring up. I just started rewatching Eastbound and Down.
Dude.
Yeah, I was thinking this week that trying to think who was the greatest character of all time, TV character, Stevie Janowski or Al Swearingen from Deadwood.
I know way more Stevie lines, honestly.
I mean,
Which ones? I just started watching Deadwood. Which ones?
Al Swearingen's the main evil guy, Ian McShane.
Shane.
Oh,
The
okay.
handlebar mustache, strong facial features.
Yeah.
Always swearing.
Yeah. Okay.
There's so many great Stevie moments, but
Kenny.
pretty good.
That's really good.
He's on Gemstones this season.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's a very funny.
perfect role.
It just took me until last episode to notice. Last
Really?
night, yes.
Oh,
It blew my
I am
fucking
so
mind
stupid.
that he wasn't in more shit after Eastbound and Down.
Yeah,
I know, man. How's he not in every fucking movie?
pulling off playing a retarded guy.
Dude, there's a moment, I think it's season 3, which is the season with Don Johnson and
It's season 2 in Mexico.
2, where he's in Mexico.
Yeah.
okay, where his ex-wife, he's like, I guess I'll sleep. He's like, I guess I'll sleep outside, and the ex-wife is like, no, you'll sleep in the house. The house is for family. Don Johnson's like, man, that's great. And then they cut to Steve, and he's like, and the garage is for cars. He doesn't have any eyebrows or hair. Yeah, his fucking character arc is fucking insane, man. I mean, the entire show. I think the show is perfect from start to finish.
Yeah.
The show is just fucking perfect. And it's nuts going into that thinking that I don't know. I don't think I would have ever foreseen falling so hard for Stevie.
Dude. Yeah, he's probably easily, like you said, one of the best comedic fucking sidekicks.
Yeah. I think the part from season 1 which does it is when he shows up to April and Cutler's barbecue and he's wearing all black, so Kenny's like, change yourself for me. And so he goes and he just takes his shirt off.
Yeah.
Steve Little, if you're listening,
Yeah.
do the pod. Come do the pod with us.
Yeah, man. We don't bite. Not like Antron.
Not like Big Lurch in the house
They call me Big Lurch.
with the horror flow. It's so funny. I'm going to tear her apart. Walk down the street, chewing up her organs. I didn't say any of that.
None of this is premeditated.
we have your CD that you sold us.
It's called I Just Ate This now.
Say it, Jake.
I'm not.
It's time to be bad. It's the close to the witching hour, Jake.
Say the B.
Yes.
Say the B word.
Call her the bee, and we'll call it a night.
Bitch.
Scream it.
I can't. You got family in the house?
They're
The
fucking
windows are
old as
open?
shit, man.
Bitch. Like that?
Put a, I want your asshole to flex from you yelling so hard.
I did.
Whoa.
Bitch.
I want you to make my asshole flex now.
Bitch. I'm just going lower than the register.
I like higher.
Bitch. Yeah.
Higher but louder.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's their best bitch yet.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Simply the best.
Start doing that on stage. That's so.
You got onions. Bitch. My onions.
Jake, can I hear a bassy
All
bitch?
you were ordering was onion.
My onions. There's pickles and there's fucking sweet peppers. I said onions.
Jake, can you give me a bassy bitch?
Bitch. I can't. I gotta.
That was Jamaican. That was patois for sure.
Bitch. Bitch. That's a
good one.
That's a good
Yeah.
one. We're in the bitching hour.
Bitch. It's hard to go low. Bitch.
Bitch. That doesn't do it.
Bitch.
Bitch.
I also have like crazy allergies right now, so I can't really. Bitch.
You sound like if all the Budweiser frogs got divorced.
Bitch.
You're just paddling a boat through the bayou. Come across 3 fucking furious ex-husband frogs.
Everything they own on their backs.
Sorry about those. Go through a tough time.
Yeah, she took my psychedelic juices that used to be able to lick off my back.
Now me and my boys can even lick each other in the back. Well, we can, but nothing happens.
It's like licking non-alcoholic beer.
Oh my god. Doesn't even come close.
pollen's treating you like shit though. You're getting pollinated.
Baby, yeah, it's been a while.
Been sneezing. I've been driving at like 80 miles an hour on 95 and looking in the rearview mirror and going like this. Been sneezing. How's the pollen treating you? Been sneezing. I'm warming up for my new. I'm just gonna start doing it at Wawa. I order my stuff at Wawa and then I gotta talk to the guy next to me. How's the pollen treating you around here? Been sneezing. Been sneezing.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
I've been sneezing.
It's a bad time of the year, my seasonal allergies.
Hey, Fever Leno. Whew, man.
Well, we had a lot of fun.
We really did, man. We found out Jeff shaved.
I shaved everything.
Yeah.
He's got a house razor. You've heard of Hellraiser. This guy's got a house razor.
House razor.
Jake, what do you promote, brother?
Come see us in Detroit, May 16th. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be at the Independent in Hamtramck. Hamtramck. You know, whatever it's called. We're going to have a great time.
Yes.
Here's a great club, so I can't wait to go check it out and eat all the food.
I'll try the ham.
Yeah.
You're saying the trolley's made of ham?
I'll eat
Yeah.
Yeah, trolley ham. So, yeah, come check us out. Follow me at Jake Mattera on anything you're on. I'm probably there. Very low follower count. Need your help.
Follow the guy. Follow him and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Jon Delcollo.
Beautiful. Yeah, can't wait to see everybody in Detroit, Michigan on the 16th of May at the Independent Theater, man. I really enjoy that venue, and I fucking love Detroit. Like it's a side bitch, Jake. Yeah. I can't wait to sink myself into it and just lie to my wife about where I've been. But we'll see you guys there. And if you haven't ordered it yet, you can pre-order my new book at onperks.com. My new book, Terrible Advice for Lovers, is now for sale. Added bonus for anybody who pre-orders is that I'll be picking one random order number on the June 3rd live episode of Dad Meet. And the order number that I pick, whoever has that, you're going to get an all-expense paid trip to join me in Disney World April 17th to the 19th of next year. We're really going to have a good time. I'm going to bring plenty of allergy medication in case you guys been sneezing. I know it really creeps up on everybody. But, hey, here's the deal, too. If you don't get picked for the all-expense paid trip to Disney, I'm going to still send everybody who pre-orders the itinerary. So if you want to join us on your own dime, I would love to have you join us. We're going to have a ton of fun stuff planned for the weekend. And, yeah, grab that book at onperks.com. In addition to that, please check out my new podcast, Getting Some Head. I'm really having a lot of time doing it. I had my dear friends Jake and John here on it with me, 2 of the first few episodes. Now 10 episodes in, and baby, we're only getting stronger. I'm interviewing all my buddies. I got some more fun interviews planned. Like one that I'm really looking forward to is I'm going to have my old loan shark come on.
That's insane.
He actually volunteered to come on.
I can't wait for that.
And honestly, one of the sweetest guys I've ever met. I really love him. A very sweet guy. I have dinner with him often. I have breakfast and lunch with him often.
All right, the guy's busy for dinner. We get it.
Yeah. Very sweet guy. Tells me he's proud of me all the time.
Man.
Just a really kind soul, man.
I always, just the word loan shark always makes me scared of whoever it could be.
And I'm going to confuse it with life coach because it sounds like he's
Yeah. And honestly, man, this guy's so sweet. He's more of a lone dolphin. So, a ton of great interviews planned.
My lone purpose in life.
But a ton of great interviews planned. Yeah, not just comedians. I'm going to be branching out, and baby, we're only getting started. Yeah, check it out. Getting Some Head. Aside from that, if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you for being a patron and supporting us. It's because of you we're able to do all the fun shit we do. If you're not a patron yet, please consider joining the Little Stinkers Patreon. That's patreon.com/Little Stinkers, LILSTINKERS. You get every episode a week early. You get access to every live stream we do, every Kumquat Hour we do, every book club meeting, every movie watch along, which we're going to be doing one in the next few weeks. All the weird shit we do. Oh, actually, Big Lurch note. apparently he writes back when you write him in prison.
No way.
So that
How
would
did
be
you
fun.
find that out?
Somebody on Reddit mentioned that they wrote to him and they included a copy of the letter that he sent. So
That's good to know.
I think we're going to be writing to Big Lurch sometime soon.
Write
Yes.
a poem.
Wow, knowing that we have inside information that this guy will probably write back really feels good.
Very cool. And we're going to be doing that with patrons. We were due for
$4 a month. We do something live chat almost every week.
yes.
Yeah.
It's so much. The live chats are so fucking fun. The people in the chat make it.
Show stealers.
They are
Yeah.
so fucking funny.
Some of those people have become my best friends, Jake. But yeah, you can join us at patreon.com/littlestinkers. It's the easiest, most direct way to support the show and keep things cooking here, baby. Aside from that, yeah, we'll see a lot of you guys in Detroit in mid-May. But until then, I can't wait to see you guys again. I love you so much. And on behalf of John, Jake, Juicy Jeff, who's somehow even more shaved than he was 5 minutes ago,
Whoa.
I want you all to get some big head this week, and we'll see you next time.
Love
Bye,
y'all.
everyone.
Love you guys.
There's so much fucked up shit to get into.
Little Stinkers.